look, the boss just came in.
Is that too big?
It's just right. It's dancing around. All right, we got one on. We got the other one on. Now, we had screws for these guys somewhere laying around, and obviously I lost them. But just to give you a heads up, these are our BBK long tube headers, along with the BBK X-pipe setup. So what these bolts are, I am using. Let's see now. I got M12s by 1.75 by 60. So there you go. There you go. Let's just keep it here so I can easily get at it. Both screws. Passenger side is that this pipe is a little bit more inward than I want it to be, and that's okay. It's in a box, and probably, you know, had we checked it out earlier, or, you know, we gotta do some flexology to it. Either which way, it's gotta get installed. Now, how do we do it? I got some ideas. So let me see if I can crank those out and get this pipe put on there so I can start laying down this exhaust. Oh yeah. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Saul Castellano with mcscgreenwheels, and I'm here trying to finish up this car.
And what are we
And
doing?
I'm doing here is setting up this exhaust so I can get it all bolted down, start putting in the hangers. Now that I got my transmission cables out the way, I got my covered, and my shifter cable over here for my trans is already on. My O2 sensors are in. Also kind of trying to see where I'm gonna put everything so I don't burn anything. So right now my main case to be is I could tell from this X pipe, I'm guessing because it's sat in a box and we just had a bunch of stuff, may have gotten a little squashed. No big deal. I know that if I can get this guy over here bolted down, once we run the car, we run some heat and we get it up high enough, I know that the heat will kind of end up warping it all this back in place, or holding it back in place. So we're going to work what we got right now and just kind of figure out how we're going to do this. So stay along and watch the adventure. Subframe connector. Going around to this dude, which is my X pipe. Give me just a what happens sometimes. Now, little, there you go. Okay. All right. Alright, let's see how this goes. And there it is, buddy. That was good. I think I got that one over there. Yeah, it looks good. And then when we set up our mufflers, it will look even better. So let's see what we got set up. Alright. You know, I'm thinking about it right now, and I think I'm gonna end up regretting doing this right now. So before I put in the trans, I'm gonna go ahead and put in my little tube up there so I can fill it, because it's gotta go in here. But yeah, we'll figure that out as we move along, because, you know, I'm not too smart. I'm assuming they're gonna be the same size. Yep. Same size.
Is that the same?
It's the same bolt, so
7.
it's gonna be the M12 1.75. These are, I think these are 30s, 30 millimeter length. So I'm gonna try and match them up as well. But I'm gonna match up the exhaust right now. So we got the I think these are 440 Magnum flows. They're gonna go in here. And so I'm gonna match these up. I think I'm gonna need to go get some extra screws. I thought these would work because I thought it would be a little smaller, but I miscalculated because I didn't think these were gonna be the same size as the ones in front. That's my stupidity, like usual, guys. I'm sorry. This may ruin the video, this may make it, I don't know. But I'm gonna go ahead and try and use these guys right here, just to kind of fit my exhaust. But at the same time, I'm trying to get the idea what I'm gonna do as far as the hangers, number one, and where I'm gonna put them. I don't want to start drilling holes into the floor of the car. But if I have to, what I am gonna do, I'm gonna use one of those crush nuts, those sleeves that I found, those threaded sleeves. I'm gonna do those instead. So I may have to make some custom things. That's just what happens, man. You know, we want this thing to look good, and I don't want to make it seem like it's just some Matchbox 20 car, so whatever, some hot rod, or I mean some Hot Wheels or something. I want to make it functionable, and if anything happens to it, I want to be able to come back and fix it. So let me get those other bolts and see what happens. Again, I'm kind of guessing. Ooh. So yeah, there's definitely, number one, there's an issue here because, you know, as you guys can see, our exhaust to right here is a little smaller than our, whoa, it goes all the way in. So we are gonna have to get to the shop and put on some bigger flares, weld these out. Alright. So as usual, guys, as you know, the building of the process of building, and the heartaches and headaches with things, it continues on. Because I mean, this is partially going to be our fault, I guess, because this is about 6 years old, and when Mano Negra went ahead and ordered this, he thought this was all going to be part of it, but BBK don't make any mufflers, so we got the headers from Flowmaster because they said this would all work. Fortunately, it's not going to work. We're going to have to figure out, probably take it over to the muffler shop and have one of the boys give it a little flaring tip right there, something that'll fit match this side right here just enough. But what that means that I also have to be bringing in much bigger or longer bolts to kind of compensate for the length that this is going to take. And as you guys can see, when this guy comes up there, it's going to kiss it right here and keep this nice and tight against the muffler. When we flare this out just a little bit more, I'm sure I can do it. I'm sure we can get it done. If not, we'll figure something out. But we'll flare it out a little bit more, and what it'll do, it'll stop our connector right here, like about that far back. So with the intention of using the bolts, I think that I'm gonna have to go probably something longer than 60 millimeters, probably like a 65-70. You don't want to go too long because then, you know, heat eats them up. I know they're gonna be 10.8, 10.9 bolts, but with the rust, and we're gonna do some coating on them so they don't get all damaged out. But you know, you don't want to have that much slack on there. So yeah, just like I thought. It's no big deal, guys. We'll get back at it. As you know, we're gonna go ahead and finish up this bad boy, get it running. But as custom goes. You know, you got to do your custom work to it. So we're gonna go ahead and stop it here, and then pick up when we get it over to the shop and probably get some work over. Or unless you guys come with some suggestions to be like, hey, I know what you're gonna say. Cut it and weld it. I know it. Maybe, guys. I want to thank everybody on Facebook. Go on there if you're looking for a car. MCSC Facebook. MCSC Greenwheels Facebook. Go out there, find yourself a Foxbody, a Porsche, a Corvette maybe. Just playing. And thank you for everybody on our Instagram. Keep following, keep commenting, keep sharing, and most importantly, keep liking us. And especially here on our YouTube page. Guys, don't forget, we got plenty more videos of the history of the Mustang as we finish this bad boy up. Parts coming in for the Trans Am, and we're gonna have a solution for our Corvette build, which you guys don't want nobody watched. Come on, man. I got April on there. Give me a hand. Anyways, remember, subscribe. See you soon, guys, as we start this bad boy. Good night.